So good morning guys, welcome everyone. I will quickly make a video about the patch notes. The most important things you guys need to know is they changed a lot of stuff in terms of like more luck and more luck in gathering. So if you have your PvP enabled, you will get a 10% luck bonus and a 30% gathering luck bonus. So very important, this one. Also, the roads have now a movement speed. It works 10%. It doesn't work if you're in a war, outpost rush, or duels. So keep that in mind. Also, something you should know is they changed the equipment load for healers. I'm only gonna explain the stuff we need on this channel, right? So Lifestaff, Void Gauntlet, all that stuff we're gonna talk about. I don't want to make the video too long. So the increase of the healing bonus of the light equip is increased from 20 to 30%. And the increase of healing bonus for medium equip is increased from 10% to 15%. So this is really huge. I'll go more into that in a bit. And then some minor changes, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna read all of it. The thing I wanted to show you guys is the Lifestaff, because this is very important. So here, the most important thing you guys gotta know is the reduction of the base healing by 20%. For all the loads, right? So we got nerfed by 20%. So keep that in mind. So that's why it's now maybe more efficient to go in a light and medium equip rather than a tanky, because the tanky build got nerfed to the ground. We don't have any bonuses anymore. Okay, you're still tanky, but yeah, you don't have any additional healing percentage like you have with light and medium. So this is something to think about. Are you going to sacrifice your tankiness for 20% extra? See for yourself. I'm going to see how it goes for myself. So I will let you guys know what I think about it. Something that's also really important is they changed the maximum range of all the target spells to 25 meters. So if you're in a party and you target someone, from now on you will see a color indicated the person you target. So if the color is green, then it means that the target is in range. If the color is, I think, orange or red, then it means that the target is too far away. So you can see this at the left side in the party window, yeah? So this is a nice change, I think, because before you couldn't really tell if you could heal him or not. And then also what they change is, if the target is too far away and you selected him, the spell will not get triggered, but it will get cancelled. Because, in my opinion, this was really annoying, because you would target him, it would go out of range, and the cast would go onto yourself, and then the spell would be on a cooldown. And then sometimes you couldn't heal your target in time, and thus resulting in a death. So it was actually your fault, but it was actually, yeah, just the fact that the UI was poorly made. So this is actually a really good change in my opinion. In PvP this is really handy. And then another change which I really want to talk about is the reduction in Holy Ground stamina and mana regeneration. This is very big nerf. 50% nerf. I really enjoyed having this because you could just stand on the ground and you would get mana back. So this is now a little bit more tricky, so maybe you're gonna rely more on potions, especially if you're a Lifestaff slash Void Gauntlet user. You're gonna rely more on mana potions just because of this. So let me know how you guys think, how it goes, but this is for me gonna be interesting, because from now on I'll probably use more regeneration potions, and yeah, just to keep my mana flow, yeah, high. But more with that later. So yeah, then some minor buffs, tweaks, 40 to 60%. Yeah, a few stuff you're gonna know. But yeah, in my opinion, this is very big. And then yeah, the 20% reduction overall. So keep this in mind, yeah. All the other stuff, what you might need to know is that, yeah, some perks are changed, the passives are changed from 10 to 30%, the range is increased from 5 to 20%. You can read it all yourself. I'm not gonna go too far in depth with it. The only thing I kind of want to show you guys is the Void Gauntlet. So what I find really interesting is to use the Lifestaff combined with the Void Gauntlet, because we already mentioned the Lifestaff has a 20% nerf overall, yeah? But the Void Gauntlet offers you a few healing abilities, which also gives you 20% healing. For example, this spell here, it fires an unblockable orb that passes through enemies, dealing weapon damage and inflicting disintegrate. So the disintegrate, it will deal 5% weapon damage per second and reducing the damage absorption by 5% for 8 seconds. And it can stack up 3 times. And when the orb is at maximum range, it transforms into a healing orb and returns. So every friendly party member or everyone in that range will get 20% weapon damage per second for 5 seconds. So here you see you have the 20% healing. And it scales with focus only, very important. So if you have an intel build with Void Staff, the healing will not be as effective as if you go with focus. Okay, this is very, very important. And then this one here, the Essence Rupture. This is actually a spell. If you target someone, so if you target an enemy and you cast this on the enemy, everyone attacking that target will get 20% of the damage as healing. So here again, you have the 20% coming back as healing. So these two, in my opinion, are very useful to get some life back to your team. And then over here, the Petrified Scream. This is a root. So you deal damage, but you also root your enemy. And this is a 2-second root. This is just a spell where you make your weapon from a ranged weapon into a melee weapon. It's pretty cool. I tested it out a bit. It's really handy for PvE. I don't know if it's really good for PvP. I'm still exploring. I'm still experimenting. And then this thing, Oblivion, is kind of like a buff. So you will cast something at your feet and you will get 30% weapon damage per second, and all your allies in a 5-meter radius will get 20% increased damage for 6 seconds. So keep in mind, the cooldown is 17 seconds and the duration is only 6 seconds. So you have like 11 seconds that this spell is on cooldown. So it's not that effective, but it could be good in some situations. I haven't tried it out myself yet, so we will see how it goes. And then this thing, what is this thing about? So yeah, this is just you hit an enemy, you weaken it, and you empower yourself by 4%. So yeah, we will test it out a bit. For now, I kind of like these things. I'm thinking of swapping this, the Void Blade, into Oblivion for PvP. But I will see how it goes. Also, I need to level it up to see which passives are good. So I'll make a video in a few days, tomorrow or something, where I go a bit over my Void Gauntlet. But for now, I think this is a good video. I think I went through or explained to you guys what I think is good and what changed in the good or bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next one. Cheers!